Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I hope that all of you are fine, feeling well, and I hope that you people are studying at home and giving a proper time to your studies. Okay, and I hope that inshallah all the syllabus will be covered in a proper way, and you people are, some students are taking the face-to-face classes, some are there who are taking the
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
online class. Okay, walaikum salam. So inshallah all the things will be normalized with the passage of time. Anyway, so yesterday basically in the last class basically when we had our last class, so we had accomplished Microsoft Excel, working of Microsoft Excel, all the options whatever were there we have discussed about it. Now in today's lesson I have started Urdu in page, Urdu in page, and in Urdu in page we have to learn that how to type, number one, how to apply different options, number two, all these things are there that we have to learn about it. I would like to tell you the paper pattern, the paper pattern of the practical work as well that you are going to see. And this paper pattern is, very important for us because you have to appear for your board exams. So I would like to tell you over here that what is basically your paper pattern. You must know about it. And I have already shared this thing with you people, that in your practical section, what is basically there in the practical section, there would be composite practical. In grade 9, what are the contents over there? In the 9th grade, you have to do MS Word, which will be having MS Word will be having 5 marks. MS Excel will be having 5 marks. Then we have got Urdu in page. In page task will be there. That will take 5 marks. This is the work that we have to do. Okay. In grade 9. In grade 10, there is C language and there is HTML, and we have to make the portfolio as well that contains 5 marks. Portfolio means practical file is also there. So this is the work that we are going to do. First of all, you must know, the installation process. The installation process is there that we need to know about. And I think last time I had shared with you people about it, because our class was there even last time. So I have missed one entry over here, because these things were done in the last class when I explained you the installation process and all these things. So that entry has been deleted from here, I think. So anyway, I will share over here once again. I would like to share over here by reusing the post. I have already shared with you the installation process. Installation process of this was also done on 19th of September. Okay, the installation process. Complete installation process I discussed, and the paper pattern was also there that I discussed with you. Anyway, so let me give you this post over here, and this is for th. Okay. Now this is right. So on 19th, I have already shown you the installation process, installation process, that how you will install Urdu in page. How many students have installed Urdu in page in their PCs? Will you please let me know about it? By raising the hand. Fatma Zahra has done. What about the rest? Malik Masab has done. What about the rest of the students? The rest of the students, they are not interested in Aryan Ali. What about Abdul Hadi, Iman Abid, Saad Abid, Sayyid Muhammad Hussain?
Yes, sir.
Why you people are not doing this? You have not installed in your computers?
Sir, it
सर
takes a long time.
खराब हुआ है, वो सही करवाना है.
Okay. Kindly fix all these issues because
Okay,
I have already explained this thing in the last class. If you'll go to the last lesson that I gave you on 19th of September, so you'll be able to see that we have done these all things in the last class, and I explained you to go to 19th of September. You'll be able to see that we have done this thing. I have already explained this point to the students. Anyway, no issue. So when you will have installed the Urdu in page, the icon will be created over here. You will double click on it. You will open in page. Okay, now the in page is open. Now what I'm going to cover in today's lesson, what is the thing that I'm going to cover over here is basically about the, grade 9. We'll move towards the book. And we have to start it from Urdu in page. Excel we had already done. What we need to do today is Urdu in page. Installation I have already explained you in the last class. We are going to see that basically Urdu in page is a widely used software. It was introduced in 1994, and now you know that we have got a better versions available with us. How to open Urdu in page? You'll double click the icon which is there on your desktop, or it is there in your start menu if it is installed. So you'll be able to find out from there. Otherwise, the desktop icon will be there. You can open it. What are the different components? At the top, you will see that this is called title bar. This is Urdu in page. This is title bar. So when you will take one new file, so it will show you the name over there, untitled one. But when you go to file menu and you click on save,
भाई मुझे इतना सा प्लस चाहिए, बहुत थोड़ा सा, फिर मैं हीरोइन पहुंच जाऊंगा.
sorry, Sayyid Muhammad Hussain, you are asking something. Please keep your.
No sir, I was talking to my sister.
Okay, please keep yourself muted. All these students, kindly keep yourself muted. Okay, so over here, if you'll go to this untitled option, you will see that when you go to file and you will click on save button, where you are saving, I am saying that I am saving on my desktop. This is my file of grade 9. Okay, grade 9 practice file. I saved it on the desktop. You will be able to see that the file name is visible over here right now. Okay, why? Because I have saved it. When it was not saved, it was showing me untitled.inp. Now it is showing me 9 practice file.inp. Okay, so this is basically title bar. Then afterwards, these are the menus which are available over here, in which we have got different commands. Then there is standard formatting toolbar is there, and you can see that we can change the font size, font style from here. Then on left side, you can see that this is basically the shape tool. We can draw different shapes from here. We are going to see all these options. Inshallah, we'll explore all these things. And we have got the rulers as well. The ruler is there, which is going to show you the position of any object, whatever is there. The ruler is there at the horizontal and at vertical space. Now you'll see over there that we have got the text area in which we will type. This is the text area where we will have the cursor available, and we will be able to type any text, whatever we want to type. Okay, all the text, whatever we want to type, will be available over here. This is the text area. So these are the major components, and I don't think so there is any difficulty. Now we come towards managing document. This is an important thing that we need to understand over here. Whenever, close this file, we are not saving it right now. Whenever we'll go to file, we'll take the new file. Now this window is very important for us. We need to know about this window. This is the window that we have to understand. This dialog box shows you 3 frames: page, margins, and columns. Page, margin, and columns. In the page, we have to select the size of the page. If you say that this is legal page, see what is the length of the legal page, 14 inches, and what is the breadth, 8.5. Normally, so it will be a long page, you'll be able to see that it is basically a long page. Go to view menu and fit in the window. You will see that this is a long page. 14-inch length is there, height is there, 14 inch, and the width is there, which is basically 8.5 inches. Okay, so you would have seen such kind of paper, just like your question paper or board. They give you, some long paper. It is 14-inch long. So if you go to the new file and you are saying that no, I'm interested in normal paper, which is basically A4 size, you will see that A4 size paper, this is basically 210 mm and 297. This is basically the standard size paper that we have got. It is similar to the letter. Letter is 8.5 inches and 11 inches. A4 size and letter are quite near to each other. A4 size and letter, but there is a bit difference. So it is basically the thing that what you need, what kind of situation it is, what size of the paper is there that you need. So you will select accordingly. We have got A3 size available, A4 size available. Just like see over here, tab bold is there, 11 by 17 inches. A very large paper is there. 11 by 17 inches. So large sheets are there that we can take, but accordingly you will have the printer available because you have to print something. So we will take the page size accordingly. So normal page size available over here is A4 that we are going to take, which would be this size. Then we have got portrait or landscape. How do you want to place the page? Portrait is vertical, landscape is horizontal. See over here, fit in the window. See, it is horizontal. We have taken the page in the horizontal format right now. This is basically in the horizontal format. Okay. We can take the page in vertical format as well. If you go and take a new file, landscape or horizontal. So I think all these options are clear to you over here in the pages. Number of pages, how many pages do you need? 4 pages, so 4 pages have been included. Although we can include the number of pages by pressing enter as well. When we'll be writing the text and we'll press enter, the next page will be generated. But if you want to mention the number of pages over here in the beginning of the work, so you can do that thing as well. So all the options over there in the pages frame, all are clear to you or not, students? Please give me feedback by thumbs up sign that all options in the pages section, pages frame, all these are clear. Students, please give me feedback. Okay. Now come towards the margins. What is there in the margins? Margin, the area which is there, you can see over here the area which is there at the left side, right side, that we have left. We are not typing over there. You can see that my typing is getting started from this point. Okay. So the rest of the side, whatever is there, I am not typing anything over here. Before this line, I cannot type anything. So this margin is given over here. The default margin you can see over here is 12.7 mm, millimeter. If you want to increase, you can. For example, I say that I want to have margin on left side 20 mm or 25 mm. On right side, I want to have 25.7, on left side 25.7. Okay, click OK. Now what you can see over there, what is the difference now? On left and right side, it is 25.7 mm. On top and bottom, it is less. It is 12.7 mm. If you want to change the top and bottom as well, so you write that I need the, margin over here 25.7 on left, 25.7 on right, 25.7 on top, and 25.7 on bottom. Okay. value not typed properly. Okay, some error is there. Point I have pressed 2 times. That's why it's giving the error. Now see please over here that we have increased the margin. So in these margins, we cannot do any work. These will be empty at the time of printing. Students, this point is clear to you or not? This point is clear about margins. Direction of the page, left to right, right to left. If you want to take left to right, so you'll be able to see you're typing from this side. Normally we don't do this because in Urdu we have to write from right side. Normally we don't do this. Okay. Go to new file. And now see, columns. This is also very important, you know, students. This is also very important. Columns. Right now we have only one column, you know, in my page, one column. Whatever I will type, it will go up to the end of the page. Whatever I am typing, it is going up to the end of the page. You know, so this is basically one column that we have taken over here. One column. When the line will be over, the data will come to the next line. Okay. But if you go to this option, you say that I need 4 columns in my page, 3 columns will be created. Now in this situation, whatever I will type, when the line will be over, it will not go ahead. It will come to the next line in the same column, whatever I am typing over here. Can you see this? This will happen in this case. So it depends on how many columns are required to you. How many columns do you need? I'm closing all these files. Go to file. How many columns are required? You will mention over here. Okay. Students, all these points are clear. All these points are clear. Up to here. You go to the book. See what is there. They have explained about these all things. So I have also explained. They have just given the introduction with it by clicking new, but I have explained you these all options over here as well. Okay. Now, selecting a keyboard. Keyboard is very important because the keyboard that you are using in your practice work, you must know that on which keyboard you are working. Okay. Because our keyboard is having English letters with it. So where is Alif, where is Ba, where is Ta, where is Sa, where is Jim, where is Sheen, where is Seen? We have to identify this thing. How we can do this thing? Go to edit menu, go to preferences, go to keyboard preferences. See where I have gone. Edit menu, preferences, keyboard preferences. Now this keyboard that is by default selected is monotype. Sorry. Preferences, keyboard preferences. It is monotype. You can take monotype. Okay. But if you want to see this keyboard, what you will do, you will go to edit menu preferences, keyboard preferences, monotype. You want to see, click on the view button. It will show you. You can even take the print out of it so that you can identify that on A which option is there. On small a, there is Qaf. On small d, there is Ya. On capital D, there is, you know, this symbol which is used in Urdu language. This is basically for the double zabar. Okay. Then on F, there is Wow. Okay. Lam is there on G. So you can remember, but you can see that this keyboard is comparatively difficult. I would suggest that you should select from here phonetic. Phonetic is better one. Aftab is also there that you can choose. Aftab. See what is there in Aftab. Okay. But which one is better is phonetic. Phonetic, because in phonetic, the keys will be set according to the sounds. See over here. Now see. On capital A, there is Alif Mad. Then small a, Alif is there. You know, sounds are matched. You can see. Saad is there on capital S, and small s there is Seen. Dal is there on capital D and small d contains dal. So this is comparatively easier to remember, in my opinion, but it's up to you. But whatever the keyboard you will select, keep in mind that whenever you will be taking your exam, board exam over there in the lab, so you have to select that keyboard at that time so that your work should not be delayed. You must know that on which keyboard you are working. So phonetic, I will prefer that you should use phonetic. This one is better one. You can take the printout to memorize the key. Okay. On capital N there is noon gunna, and on small n there is noon given over here. Students, will you please give me feedback that the keyboard is clear to you or not? The point about keyboard is clear to you or not? Yes, students. Will you please give me feedback about it? Kindly.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
If you have got any question up to here, please let me know. If you've got any question up to here, please let me know about it. No question? Good. So this I have explained you that this is monotype. Enable Pashto, enable Sindhi, we are not concerned about it. Monotype is there, we can take phonetic. Students, this one is phonetic. Sorry, this one is monotype, this one is phonetic. Given in your books page number 114. Yes, student, this thing is clear. Okay, thank you so much, all of you. If you have got opening a document, if you have got one document with you, you can open it. If you have made some document, you can go and you can open it, just like this one I have made. So now this document is open. Okay, you can close, you can open, you can do all these jobs over here, whatever given over here. Up to here, all the points are clear, students. Come towards the Google Classroom once again. On 19th, I had mentioned something that I have not mentioned over here right now. And introduction is basically introduction to the practical outline. I have to mention over here. Okay. And this outline that I have shared over here today, basically I had shared in yesterday's class. So let me write it over here. In grade 9, we have got this content. Then grade 10, we will have, I'm talking about practical right now. Grade 10, we will have C programming. That will be of 10 mark. And HTML coding. That will be for 5 marks. So now the total becomes 30. What is the rest? Other things are there. We have to make one practical file. Practical file would be there, which will be of 5 marks. And Viva will be there. Viva will also be there. It will also be there for 5 marks. Viva means the question and answers from the work, which whatever you will do. So you will be having, these all tasks, and that there would be composite practical. Composite, what is meant by composite practical? Who will tell me about it? Students. What is meant by composite practical? There would be composite practical for grade 9 and 10. Okay. After grade 10. After grade 10 means when you have done 9 class, then you have done 10 class, then afterwards there would be practical. means after the board exams of practical or before the board exams of 10 grade. You will have the practical total marks. What are the total marks? So hence the total becomes, you can see over here, the total is total is 40. Total 40 marks are there for which you need to prepare. Up to here, students, I hope that all the points that we have written over here are clear to all of you. All these points are clear. What we have to do in grade 9, what we have to do in grade 10. Okay. Okay. Up to here, if you have got any question, please ask me. Please ask me if you have got any question. This is the thing that I have taught in today's class. Not this one. These are the points that I have taught in today's class. I have covered all these points. All these points are covered. And this was the thing that I discussed yesterday. What is the paper pattern for practical that I have already explained to you. Now, if you have got any question, please ask me right now. Yes, students. All points are clear? All the points are clear or not? If you've got any question, please ask me. Will you please give me thumbs up sign to know that all these points are clear to all these students that we have discussed. How to open, how to install Urduin page. This is clear. How to open the Urduin page. What are the different components? Creating a new file. And pages, frames is there, margin is there, columns are there. I have explained you how to save a file, how to save as a file. Means when you are making a copy of the file, then you are going to use save as. And how to open the file. All these points are clear to all the students, I hope. What are different keyboards? What is this keyboard selection? Okay. Okay, all these points are clear. If you've got any question, please ask me. Any question? Those who are working right now on the laptop, they should install Urduin page right now. I'm giving you 2 minutes time for this. Okay. If you've got any question, please ask me. Thank you so much, all of you.